Day 29. It's about 2 a.m. I woke up early with a headache, probably dehydrated. Didn't get enough water yesterday, and unfortunately I lost one of my water bottles, which really sucks. But in typical bum fashion, it's either I wait until the store opens or I picked one out of the garbage. Yes, I picked one out of the garbage. So I'm taking it over to the bathroom to wash it out with soap and water. Because it seems like the best idea. Can't leave here without 3 liters carrying capacity. I'll die. So, yeah, there's that. It was a really nice day at the marina. I needed that. The service here wasn't good, so I was only able to upload one movie. But that's cool. That buys me more time, gets me a little more space in my phone. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna fix this water bottle up as best I can with a little soap and water. And go back, make some coffee. Might as well drop a deuce while I'm walking over there. It's over a half-mile round trip just to get water. These are driving places, not walking places. So I'm pretty sure the bathrooms are open. I don't think they had a locked door on them. I sure hope not. Because the other scenario is I just waiting for this place to open up, buy a new bottle, and just head out a little later than usual. But I'd rather not sit around for the next, I don't know, most places open at what, 6, maybe 8. So that's either 4 or 6 hours from now. I'm not really that guy. So we'll see what we can do about my problems and get on down the way. This is one of those hummingbird moths. Its wings actually beat so fast that they don't show up on the camera properly. He's going a little crazy right now. Doesn't want to be on camera. But as slow as his wings seem to be moving in this, they're moving at least twice as fast in real life. The camera can only pick up so much. They're really big bugs. They seem bigger though, but they look like hummingbirds when they're feeding. Okay, success. We have water. Go back, make some coffee. Unfortunately, all my batteries are dead. My phone is full and my headlamp, but my actual battery is empty, so I have it plugged in at the restaurant right now. Get a good hour's charge or so before I leave. And then, I've got a solar panel, so I'll be good. I just wasted a lot of battery here. They had a plug-in for us inside that walk-in hiker box. But unfortunately, they put the hiker box in the wrong place because it's solar powered. So just after noon, we lost power in it because there's a buttload of trees. Brilliant planning there. Well, at least we have power for the first couple hours of the day. Everybody still kept plugging their stuff in when they showed up. I was like, no, that thing's been dead for hours. So, get my phone plugged in over my battery over there. I'm camped somewhere over in this direction. But I'll just take my time. It's like 2 a.m. I'm ahead of schedule anyway. I just woke up because I got a headache. Oh, my pee is still yellow, so yeah, I'm dehydrated. I've had bigger problems though. Okay, and we're off. It is a lovely 50 degrees out here, which is warmer than the past few mornings. There's no wind, so that's pretty awesome. Oh shit, there's my water bottle. That's funny. Evidently I set it right here and forgot about it. So hey, I don't have to use that other bottle anymore. Nice. Good. I was curious where I left that. I was like, I know I set it down, but I thought I set it down at the picnic table. I thought maybe another hiker accidentally walked off with it. Well, hell. Now I gotta take my backpack off to put the water in. Well, that's inconvenient because I just got this damn thing on and it is super heavy. I can't even close it. It is so full of food that I actually had to put stuff in the hiker box, which is rare. I'm normally a taker, not a giver when it comes to hiker boxes. But I gave up an entire bag of Skittles, cherry sours, just all sorts of candy is heavy stuff. But, I like my sugar. It helps me get up the hills and whatnot. But, I have tons of candy in here already. So I was like, I'll put a couple bags back. I'm only doing 120 miles to the next stop, which is Pine, Arizona. That's starting to get up into the rim area, so that's when I'm heading up in elevation again. And you know, they just got like 20 inches of snow last week or something stupid like that. Snow. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna walk back over so I can put my bag on a bench instead of pulling it up off the floor. It's easy when it's already butt level. Get my water in there, ditch that other water. Good, I didn't want to carry that other one. I was a little concerned about it, but you got to do what you got to do, man. And if that means fishing a bottle out of the garbage can to keep on going, this guy's going to do it. Okay, we are in road walking mode. Blinky red light grabs more attention. I have it focused on the ground, kind of in front of me a bit. A bit more right there, yeah. Click, click. Just so the cars see me. This stands out. I'm covered in reflectors and all that fun stuff. Now I have the choice of, can we see these mountains? Yeah. I could walk back up the hill I came in and then go behind all these mountains in a ravine and pop out right over there. Or I could just stay on the road. I'm going to choose to stay on the road. I don't really see much of a point going back up there. All of us were talking, and the most treacherous part of this hike so far was the road walk in here. Like, it was just so steep. Most cars could not handle it. I think it was pretty level. It's been graded recently, but it's just so steep that I don't think the average car could do it. A lot of us fell down. I'm the only one dumb enough to stab himself with his own trekking pole. That's a first. But yeah, we were all like, that was fucking treacherous, man. All right, we got a nice wide shoulder here, so that's convenient for a road walk. I guess we get to cross a bridge. It's probably those shiny lights way over there. It's not bad now that I'm moving. When I first put this pack on, it was super heavy. I cannot fit all my food in my food bag, and my food bag is so wide that I had to fight it into my bag. Like, there's no way I could have snuck out of a normal camp in the middle of the night or early morning and got that thing in there quietly. It was a struggle. But now it's on my back and I'm walking level. It's not so bad. Let's see how it is going up and down some hills. But, you know, I got a few minutes or a few miles to warm up, it looks like. That thing's got to be at least 1.5 miles away as the crow flies. I'm headed this direction, so, you know, curve it eventually. There's a mountain in front of me. We got a half moon tonight. It's already passed through Scorpius. That's one of my favorite constellations because I am a Scorpio. Not that I believe in astrology or any of that stuff, but you know, we all do have certain characteristics, though. Have you ever read a book on your sign? Maybe you're looking for things in there to match up with you, but I mean, mine seem fairly descriptive of me. I don't do horoscopes or anything, but reading about your potential traits by star sign is kind of interesting. Mostly a load of crap, but interesting. I have opted to come to the other side of the railing. I'm hoping the little piece of road goes on for a while, the shoulder of the shoulder, because there's a turn right up here, and so far it's been like big FedEx trucks and whatnot, and you know those guys know these routes, so they fly through here. Well, I guess that came to an end. Okay, well, that's that. At least the shoulder is wide. Maybe I'll jump to the other side. I don't know. No, I'll stay on this side. And here comes one. Oh, that just looks like a normal vehicle. But you gotta worry about people just doing stupid stuff when they see you, panicking, you know, turning into you. You've seen those people with boats on the back, hauling boats and crashing just abruptly videos. There's tons of them out there. This guy doesn't fly through like a FedEx driver, does he? No, just a guy hauling a boat. Let's go for it. Okay, so if I time it right, and just take my time, I might get a sunrise on the water. Because, you know, sunrises have been lame thus far, but Arizona is not known for having clouds, and you really need clouds for a good sunrise or sunset. But when we do get them, they are pretty epic. The colors, man. Some of them I can't even describe. Things like, I call it electric salmon, because I've never seen that color before. And that's the closest way to describe it. Oh shit, I am way up here. And, oh no, I still have vertigo. Fuck, that scares me just looking over the edge. And I got a railing here, so that's weird. Oh. No, I don't like edges, man. I have this weird feeling like I'm going to be pulled over. And it's like by what? I mean, this wall's a good 3.5 feet tall. Nothing's gonna pull me over. Now I'm scared when a car comes because I might have to get close to that edge. I'm just gonna look over here. That's way nicer. Just focus on the pretty lights. Oh wait, dude, look over the edge. Don't be a bitch. Oh, this wall's shorter than I thought. Okay, I'm just gonna lean into the wall. Oh my God, the wall leans at an angle. That's what's freaking me out. Okay, I'm looking over the edge. I can't see a goddamn thing because it's way too dark, but I did it. You know, I am so sad and pathetic. Oh my God, how do I do this shit if that's what scares me? We all have our weaknesses, man. Everybody's got a kryptonite. I got a few. So it's a real good thing I ran into Mr. Barbed Wire Fence there a while back that forced me back onto the road, because I'd have shit myself if I found myself on the other side of the railing with that gaping maw staring at me. Back on solid ground again, I feel much better. Not that I ever left solid ground, but it didn't feel safe, man. It just didn't. And it's not like bridges really freak me out. I've walked across quite a few. I mean, there's the Bridge of the Gods, which they make you walk in traffic, which is really stupid, but you can see through the thing. It's like, you know, expanded metal. Okay, will I catch a sunrise or not? And should I just hang out? Like, will it be worth it? I'm really not thinking it will. You know, what most am I going to get out of this? There's not a cloud in the sky. I might get a reflection of the sun on the water. That's not enough to wait around for. If there's some clouds and I was going to get colors on both water and sky, I'd hang around. You are not worthy of me taking my time, so if you want me to see you, rise faster. Okay. It was about to get a little sketchy right here. You know, this gets a little taller. My little lane narrowed, so I'm going to follow on this side of it. And hopefully, because this would be a bitch to hop. I mean, not impossible by any means. But I should probably use a headlamp for this. Well, that was real good timing because there's a tree with teeth right here in front of me. Excuse me. Wow. But I don't want to be in there. This ain't so bad at all. Might even be cornered with some wildlife in here. There's nowhere for it to go. I wonder how fast I can hop this fence when I'm scared, huh? Oh yeah, I know how to do flips over things like this, don't I? Yeah, it actually looks pretty impressive, but I have never tried it with a backpack on. But I found growing up, I can run faster scared than you can mad. And if you see me do a flip over a fence, you generally do not try to pursue. Especially if you see me flipping over the second one. Well, this is getting a little hairy. Pardon me coming through. Okay. And I aborted mission. Okay, so every about 30 yards there's one of them things, and so I gotta walk around it. And you know, that's all snaky and weird rocks and stuff, and more of these things. Oh, and hey, another one. This one actually forces me into the road for a second. But, you know, I'm cool with that. So there's these convenient boulders. So I was like, oh, hey, man, steppity step, step. And we're back in danger. Okay. Carry on. Okay, I get it now. The trees that were forcing me to go into the brush will also force me to go on the road. But, you know, if a car comes, I can just jump up on this first level right here. On one of these railroad tie looking thingies. And just ride it out. You know, I see them coming a mile before they get here. That makes more sense than walking in there. Okay, take two when there's a little bit of light. Let's try looking over the edge. Okay, so brace yourself, come in low. Yep, see that's oh God, why is that so terrifying? I don't know. Okay, good times. You forget about it sometimes because it's just so common in Arizona. But where I'm standing was once, I don't know, 70, 80 feet in a mountain. Well, a hill. Like, we just blast through these things. And just, you know, if we want a road, it's like, screw you, I don't know where the rock goes. I assume it ends up crushed up and in rich people's yards. But that's just a guess because we have a lot of people with rocks in their yard. I don't know what else you're going to do with it. That's a lot of earth. But when you get this many hills, what are you going to do? You know, you can't go around them all. Definitely can't get most cars to go up and over that. That's inefficient. I would prefer tunnels myself because tunnels are cool. But it's got to... Okay, that one's easy. It was one-handed. I should have been holding the camera at the same time, but I panicked. Okay, there's our bridge, man. That's quite a beauty, isn't it? I didn't know what to expect. I might have been over this bridge before, but when you're in a car, it's totally different than walking. But for some reason, my gut did sink a little bit when I saw it, so maybe I am scared of bridges. I don't know. That'd be kind of odd. I'll go over this side with no problem. That's still a fall that would kill me. I wish I understood my own fears. Like, I pass out sometimes on one thing and then I don't the next. Like when I donate blood. Sometimes I pass out, sometimes I won't. Sometimes when I'm just getting the shot at the dentist to numb my face, I pass out. None of the work messes with me at all. Like, turns out you can rip my wisdom tooth out and all I do is lift my left leg and twist my ankle. That's the only part of me that moves. I accidentally filmed my feet while they were yanking my wisdom tooth out. I thought I was filming me, but I wasn't looking at the camera. But I held it pretty steady for a guy having his wisdom tooth yanked out. And I was like, well, I might as well watch this. I'm curious what my feet will do. And do I kick? I don't know. I go into a kind of a zen state, man. I fall asleep at the dentist. Like, I wake up and I'm confused for a second. It's happened many, many times. That's not where I'm headed. "49 miles seems like a long road walk, but I'm pretty sure I did way longer on CDT. I've mentally blocked them by this point, but I know they happened. Pretty sure that's a pterodactyl. I just want to focus. And over here on your left, we have the Roosevelt Dam. I would spout off some facts about it because I did just read them, but I am a little high. Somebody gifted me a little nug, and I decided to partake before I walk. Oh. Well, I wonder what that was all about. Maybe just erosion control. I don't know. So you'll notice where the average water level is. That's a good 25, maybe 30 feet. This is not just a lake, it is a reservoir. It provides a lot of people with water. For now. Arizona still has not admitted that it's running out of water, as most states. So we still have new housing projects popping up all over the place. Huge warehouses being built. The houses have to display their wealth with fountains of water. Or as you're driving into their gated community, there will be waterfalls to either side. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is going to run dry eventually. Colorado River hasn't reached the ocean in years, man. I think I actually did just flood it recently to get it to reach the ocean, but that was only for a minimal amount of time. Yeah, I'm not intimidated at all. I feel pretty safe. I can't be sucked through that by an invisible force. And if I can, I'm dead long before I make it through, so hey. Perfectly caged in. This thing's sturdy as hell. I don't feel unsafe at all. Look at them cables. Oh. Ooh, I didn't notice it till now, but this bridge has a few holes in it, man. Can you tell how far down that is? Me neither. Not very. I'm barely intimidated to look over the edge now that I can see down in there. I barely had to brace myself against the wall, just 1 foot, just in case. And this thing's at kind of an angle, and then, it's like straight 90 degrees there, and that makes me feel freaked out because I'm leaned in from where my feet are to get in. Just that little curb thing there. I think that's what set me off. About being in the right place at the right time for a sunrise. Because I was just going to keep walking, but if things work out, I'm happy to partake. So I bet that's my trail over there. Wonder where it goes. All I see is trail right there, and then I lose it up in here. I might just kick it over here in this pull-out for a minute and see what I can see before I hit the trail. I might even have second coffee here, even though I've only walked like 1.5 miles, 2 miles. But, right place, right time, What I tell you about riding on my rocks? Bobby and Alyssa. Who just met, but for life. Yeah, 16. So I don't know exactly where the sun will rise. It's all an orange glow to me. I believe I am in the right spot. I want to say dead center, but I'm not certain. But this rock's nice and flat. Out of all of my options, I do have tons of them. Ooh, see, that'd be a really nice one, but stupid thorn bushes right in my way. Curse you. Oh, that one's pretty nice. No, I'm sticking with what I got. Oh, no, I gotta go check out the ones down there. Shopping for a house, Alright, this one's more my speed. No climbing required. Oh. By how poorly they're flying, I'd say those are ducks. Ducks are like the worst flying things ever, man. I'm amazed they can do it for very long. They seem to put a lot of energy into every flap. I don't know how they do it. You ever seen them turn around? They make these huge circles. It's not like they can turn on a dime or anything. Maybe they can, and they just like to do huge circles when they turn around, but I've never seen... Oh, those don't show up on camera. There's already tons of birds circling up there. They're not vultures. I can definitely tell by looking at them. I wonder if they're those hawks that I was seeing the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I can see. Okay, so there are hawks kind of all over the place. Of course, they're so small they'll barely show up on camera, but there's a good 20 of them in the area. I'm watching. Oh, I lost him. He's probably under the bridge now. He's too low for me, but he had caught a fish. I didn't see him catch it, but I saw him flying away with it. I was curious if they ever fight the ducks, but I hear ducks are really tough. So they probably don't. Yeah, but those guys are everywhere that I can see, except in this direction. Very unspectacular. No colors, just a golden glow and then a blinding light. But I am still dehydrated, so I figured I might as well hydrate before I head up said hill, what's left of it. I don't believe I'm in a hurry at all. I'm thinking 6 days is what it's going to take. But I probably have food for 7, maybe 8, because that's how I roll. It is kind of interesting. I've never seen a sunrise quite like this. So I'm beginning to crack open from the dryness of the desert and the sun and all that. I mean, very minor one on my finger, just right at my bendy point right here. And it feels like a paper cut all the time, but it's very minor. But I'm worried it's gonna get worse because I've got that thing going on. And I just split open. It was probably like 5 days ago. And it hurts so bad, and you know, you use your thumbs quite a bit, and the edges of your thumbs, it turns out. And yeah, ow. It's way more painful than it looks. I know I'm a sissy and all that, but it's killing me. I've been peeing on it and everything, so you know, it's getting a little better, but I mean, it's still dry, and I see potential for more cracking. Oh, my fingers are looking kind of rough. Look at those cuticles. That's rough. Oh, that pinky's disgusting. I need to get a manicure. Oh, look at that thing. Rawr. Yeah, I got all sorts of little boo-boos on me. Yeah, wandered around a little bit without my pack on, did some stretches, got some pictures. Second coffee was great. I really enjoyed it. I somehow managed to get everything into my pack and it closed properly. Oh no. I think that thing has to be running like 55 pounds right now with water, food, and everything. You know? But so far it doesn't feel bad, but let's see how I feel after I start climbing a bit. I have some gross colored liquid right here. Yeah, it's supposed to be immune booster plus good clean energy, it says, or something along those lines. This was donated to me by Rip. He said it was really awesome stuff, so, you know, hey, I'll give it a shot. Who doesn't need more energy? Okay, so We are here. Not too shabby. It's almost halfway done. Oh, Flagstaff is too close. No, that's gonna be cold as hell. Okay, let's see. Not exactly sure where I'm getting off. Somewhere there near the Tonto National Bridge or right on the Mogollon. Ooh, wherever Pine is. Trail's over there. It's burned out again. There's been signs all over the place. Still a bit chilly, but I haven't really started moving yet. Okay, Vineyard Trail number 131. Bad stuff. And I checked the map a bit ago. Next water is in a little over 7 miles at Buckhorn Creek. Camping there if I feel like taking it. But I don't think, yeah, way too early in the day, unless of course this is really rough. We have options. The informational kiosk about O'Rourke's Camp. Read. Read. All right, you got it all, man. A view of the bridge. All right, back at it. Steady uphill. You can see the trail off there in the distance. Zoom. Quite a climb so far, but I think I'm near the top. This is his second lap around the sheriff. At least it says so in huge letters across the bottom. First time was directly above me. I was like, if he comes around again and buzzes me, that means something. One time just to fly over to look at me. Second time means they're suspicious. Good luck getting me out here, coppers. You don't have the strength to climb this thing. That's backside of the dam. Pretty dry. Pretty damn. Looks like the water doesn't even go up to the opening. I think the water's lower. Huh, I guess they don't have to release any water, huh? I mean, I'm not sure where it goes after there. Assuming there's a river through this canyon. Maybe we'll see it from up here. There's that little pointy, looks like a monument. Never got close enough for a good picture, forgot about it till now. Don't know what that thing is. I'm assuming it reflects radio signals or cell signals or something. That is 4 Peaks. That is my next obstacle. I'm willing to bet we don't go anywhere near those peaks, though. They look like big solid rocks. This has a house stashed in here. I don't see a road leading to it, so I assume it's behind this hill right here. But it's the only house over here, and it's not super huge or anything. It kind of blends in, even though it's gray. Ooh, those are some nice cliffs. More lake. I'm guessing that is the flow from the dam. I can't see it moving from up here. I see a little beach down there. That's kind of nice. The water looks a little greenish from here. I don't know if maybe it's stagnant. I don't know if this is another reservoir or if this is an actual river leading out. I suspect it's another reservoir. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. I thought it was a little gray house from a distance, but it looks more like a doomsday bunker or something. I'm not sure. Huge sliding door in the center. Interesting. You can hear the wind through the needles. Nice little rock slide. Some pretty big boulders down there. Another one over there. Didn't go very far though, it just abruptly stops. Let's go down for a minute. Alright. What is this? Is this one of those rain catchment systems? It does not show on my map. I was like, did I walk 7 miles already? The answer is no. I was like, I didn't feel like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's go check it out. No camping within a 1/4 mile. Yep, I see the liquid gold over there. Let's see how many bees are all up in it. 0 bees. Well, that's not what I was expecting. There's a plastic one. I think it's the first plastic one I've seen. It has steps going into it. A little mouse escape. Oh, there are 3 bees over there. Oh, 1 bee over there. Cool. On a really hot day, this would make a great bathtub. It would really piss all the other hikers off, but you know, if they don't see it, it never happened. I mean, cows poop in our water with a little bit of hiker ball. I don't know if I'm gonna filter here or not. I'm gonna see how much I have. I'm just gonna sit on my duff for a minute and decide. Okay, I'm still sticking with Buckhorn Creek. It's in another 3 or 4 miles. They say there's a flow going on, and I have more than enough water for 4 miles, so I'll just stick with what I got. Oh, whoops, I took a wrong turn and went down a really steep hill, and I gotta head back up. Figure out where my trail is. I didn't see any footprints for a long time, so I was like, uh-oh. And I was right. Unfortunately, I should have checked earlier. Whew, I overshot this thing by a goodly distance. Now, where is my trail that I missed? I'm not seeing anything that looks like a trail. Okay, I got distracted by that thing. I wasn't even supposed to be anywhere near there. There's a trail marker over here. And some nice big boulders. Dummy. I've just been walking on dirt road so long, I just kept going on it. And then I saw that thing over there and got distracted. Yeah. Good little ridge walking. Looks like we just follow this thing all the way up. Convenient. Red-tailed hawk just playing on the breeze. Poppy and lupin all over the place. A thistle or two that haven't bloomed yet. I wonder how high up on that mountain we go, if we just go around a lower shoulder or something. That's what I'm assuming. But at the time I am wrong. A bunch of these here, big old flies that just aren't scared of me. They keep landing on the trail right in front of me and don't move till I damn near kick them. They don't care at all. Yeah, that fly just don't care. He knows he's quicker than I am. You let me pet you? Hey, you will. No friendly fly. I've never met a friendly fly. That's kind of weird. Something else that looks like one of those water catchments, but it's got propane tanks down at the bottom. At least I assume that's what they are. That's the size and shape. Maybe we'll get close enough to find out. I think I might take a little break here. Oh, there's a dirt road on that ridge too. Yeah, you can pretty much take any ridge you want. They all have roads on them. But this is a nice spot to stop and have a little lunch, I believe. So I'm not going to find any shade for a while or anything. So this is it. Who is that? I was just saying, it's weird nobody's caught up with me yet. I take too many breaks. Can't tell who it is though. Too long of a distance. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's Shasta from here. Okay, for lunch today we had our usual tuna on tortilla. The only thing different is I found some packets of mayo in the hiker box, so I took those along. Mayo's better than nothing. I would much prefer tiny packets of Miracle Whip because it actually has some flavor to it. But yeah, those are really rare for some reason. Even though it's superior to mayo any day of the week. Most, but not all ants enjoy a nice tasty beverage. Sometimes they just drink it up when it hits the ground. Sometimes they get all angry. These ladies are obviously thirsty. Here you go, drink it up. I only see one drink it up, too. I'll put it right in your hole for you. Oh no! What's going on? We're being flooded. You're welcome. This is pretty pleasant for an exposed walk. You're like you're way up here. Get your little patches of color. Tons of bugs flying around, but nobody's even landing on me, so that's really cool. I don't mind when bugs do their bug thing as long as it doesn't involve me at all. I'm not even a good place to land. Sometimes I accidentally kill you when you land on me. I don't necessarily mean to, but you feel that thing land on you and you swat it. And then you're like, oh, that was a pretty little butterfly, sorry. So many butterflies. Butterflies are angry too if you watch the different ones chase each other around, like different species attack. Birds do the same stuff. I would like to see butterfly fights in slow motion. Like that butterfly is being harassed by two others. And he's trying to book it out of here, but they keep catching him. And they don't know what a butterfly does to another butterfly. Like, what do they really do? Yeah, I don't know. So I really like seeing it in slow motion. Things are a little different that way. I filmed some hummingbirds in slow motion a couple years ago, and I had no idea that they made dinosaur noises until then. I always thought they just cheeped. Just a little high-pitched beep. But when you slow it down, it's crazy dinosaur noises. So we got this, and I'm just as sure that that's a water catchment. I'm pretty sure those are not propane tanks, even though they look just like them. But the tube running from it up, it's way too thick to be a gas tube. That's a water tube. But then up on the hill, there's a few structure-looking things. Where is it? Oh, enhance. Oh, what's that? Is that a TARDIS? That's what I'm seeing. What about that little thing? Let's see if we get to find out. Well, about 10 steps later, my perspective has changed a little bit, and I realized the thing on the left that I thought was a TARDIS is an informational kiosk, and the thing on the right I'm pretty sure is one of those Arizona-shaped AZT signs. That's what I'm going with. It looks so cuddly. Not much, huh? Okay. I've decided to hide in the shade of the sign and finish off this, and then I'll still have a liter left. Water is in less than 1.5 miles, so I might as well just polish everything but a liter. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What it looked like before it burned. Okay, we're entering the burn zone for realsies now. There's, you know, the sign. I mean, we've passed a couple of these already, but this is the sign. Four Peaks Trail number 130. Hey, looks easy. Okay, so my plan, just roughly off the top of my head, is to get in there, find a water source and a campsite early, because I'm not gonna make it over this thing before the sun sets. There's no way. Well, maybe there is, but I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna cruise along at cruising speed, stay low enough to where I don't freeze my butt off, and look for a decent site, you know, get a little time. Maybe not at a water source, you know, maybe camel up a little bit and carry it with me, because I'm thinking I might have service up there. I don't know if I do here, but I bet I do, at least something, and I can just leave my phone plugged in all night and maybe upload a movie. Because ideally, that's what I want to do, is be able to upload from the trail. But I was wrong about one thing. That was not Shasta behind me, that was Joe. And he confirmed my worst fears. I had heard a rumor that there was 20 inches of snow on the rim, and he just confirmed it, and that sucks, because that makes it much more likely. Okay, 20 inches of snow on the rim. Come on, son, go do your job. Water in 1.5 miles or so. Getting pretty high up there. See, walking along that first bridge totally gave me vertigo getting anywhere near the edge of it. But yet this stuff, it's pretty much straight down over there. Doesn't bother me at all. Man. It is pretty damn steep. But yet no fear. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, look at that. It's just beautiful. Looping galore. All the pretty ladies. Just surrounded. Oh, a roadrunner. I did not expect a roadrunner to come out. Oh, there he is on the trail up there. He's a trail runner now. Boy, I wish I moved that fast. Look at him go. He's like Darwin up there. Just pachoom. Can't get enough of it. Oh, we got a new one in the mix. How you doing? These ones look new. Paddle peeping. The fact that they don't come out all pissed off means they totally appreciate it. Here, grab a little bit more. I'm almost at water anyway. Since it's underground, they'll be able to soak it all up. It won't just evaporate on the surface. I dig ants. I can totally smell these things. It's not a good nor a bad smell. I can just smell them. Oh, there's Joe way up there. A little more up. Oh, there's a delightful breeze right here. Almost damn near straight down. Don't need to brace up against anything. And I don't even have my poles on the ground. Not scared at all. I can see back on the trail a good 3+ miles. And I don't see a soul on it. It could be in a little ridge somewhere. But yeah, I feel bad for those who started late because I was some severe uphill on the way in. Oh, that is a good breeze. Sweat by day, freeze by night. That's pretty much how it is right now. Except that later it's going to be freeze by day, really freeze by night. I don't like camping in the snow. I'm already stressed out about that. Not my thing, man. Maybe I'll pick up my hammock. It kind of makes sense. And I'll make that decision when I get there. What are you? Now, I'm pretty sure I can see the trail going up into that hill, and that is my goal for the night. Try to find a campsite up there somewhere, because I still should have a clear shot into town for service, and still some scrub to protect me from the wind, and I'm not so high that I'm in the barren area and it's colder. Seems legit. What the hell is that thing? Soft, whatever it is. Huh. Probably full of worms or something. Leave it be. Ah, we've come across our beautiful flowing water source. You can see the water moving very, very slowly. There's a nice pool right there. Joe's got his pack in the shade. That one will work. Oh, that one's pretty nice too. That one looks good and deep. Ah, cool. All right, so I think I'm going to camel up and then climb it up this thing until I have service and a spot. Let's see if I can find both. It's 1:30. I decided to get my clothes a little wet and let them dry off. Probably going to get that wet and then put it on again, but I'm just wringing the sweat and salt out of everything. Next water is in 9 miles, but I think that will be tomorrow for me. There's a nice campsite right there, but no service here, so I gotta head up this thing and then maybe the next one, but Who knows if I'll find a spot to sleep on it. But I'm gonna run that risk. You know, take off with like 5 liters on my back. That will give me way more than enough. Because I actually want to eat 2 dinners tonight. Because I found an extra one in my hiker box that I decided to take with me. Because it was gourmet, freeze-dried stuff, and it went, you know, freeze-dried weighs nothing. Look at that, that's a great campsite. Too bad there's no service here. So like 10 minutes later, all my stuff is dry. I'm filling up my bottles a little bit more. I think I'm gonna bring some extra water in my bladder. It's straight up, Joe's up there right now. It's been pretty up all day. He says according to the map in 6 miles there's camp spots, but I don't feel like I have 6 more miles of uphill left in me. So I'm hoping to just score some random site. I'll even cowboy camp if it has service and scrub around to block the wind, because I don't want to get up too high. If I get up too high, I hear there might still be snow up there. Snow. Stupid, stupid snow. Okay, lingered here way longer than I probably should have. It's a little after 2. But I am clean. My clothes are relatively clean. I've got extra water on my back, so I'm carrying almost 5 liters. Just so when I find a spot, I feel safe in stopping there and eating and drinking as much as I want. I'm finally hydrated again. My pee is mostly clear because it was golden this morning and last night. Way too dark. Okay. All right, let's see how long this up goes. Can't go forever, can it? Okay, so the trail goes up over here, but I'm going to scout out that ridge a little bit. I'm looking for a site already. Oh, look at that. That's an awesome waterfall sometimes. Speaking of which, Joe said that the comments mentioned waterfall at one of the future water sites. I think tomorrow, but more than likely I'll be there too early to take advantage of it. Cold water and the pale moonlight, no thanks. Or even the early dawn. Yeah, so, I mean, good luck finding a flat spot around here, but that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so I found Home Sweet Home, that waterfall I walked by. Yeah, I found a way down into it. Mildly treacherous, rather steep, and I'll have to do that in the morning, but with way less weight on my back. So I'm going to camp right here because it is flat. I can see the town, so I have a little bit of service. I don't know if I can do uploads, but I'm going to try. So this is my backyard. That is my way out. This is my casa for the night. I had to put big rocks on all the tie downs. Not all of them. I got a few stakes in, but a lot of this is just rock. So, you know, just have big rocks hold my stakes in. Water filter hanging from some rocks. I do not expect it to freeze tonight. I am so skinny that my shadow almost disappears. Look at that. Oh, what? Disgusting. Oh, my arm's almost got it. Oh, that looks unnatural. Anyway. Yeah, my shadow is skinny. Yeah. Probably down to 150 pounds by now, I bet. I'll weigh myself when I meet up with my girlfriend in a week. I'm pretty sure she's got a scale. If not, I'll find one. Oh, beautiful view, kind of, sorta. Yeah, it's time to eat. I got a kitchen table, so I'll take advantage of that. And I'm just going to sit here and make a meal. Or 2. So for dinner tonight, we are having, let's see what the bag says. Creamy garlic shells. So I'm dropping all my food. Okay, so for dinner tonight, we are having creamy garlic shells. Now, normally you need butter and milk to make those. You don't need, but it recommends. I happen to have powdered milk that I got from Fire Hydrant, so I put it in there. Of course, I'm going to put some roasted garlic mashed potatoes in there, and if I'm still hungry afterwards, I'm eating these freeze-dried shrimp and bacon corn chowder. It weighs almost nothing, and I saw it on the way out, and I was like, ooh, outdoor pantry, what? That's real food. Kind of. I bet I eat both. I was doing my end of the night chores and I left my tent open because it was so nice and all these tiny insects came in. Look how small these grasshoppers are. Like, that's my finger in comparison. There's another one. Little green things. I mean, we got a variety of bugs going on in here. And somebody that looks like a mosquito. Are you a mosquito? You sure look like one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to murder you, buddy. Sorry, but you know, you're on my KOS list. Okay, anybody else need to die? Everybody else, time to get out. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.